Hi, welcome to Books to Huda. I am Sandy, and today I'm going to talk about when I met my favorite author. At least she is now. I met Victoria Schwab last Friday, so a week from today. I met her and Susan Dennard. There was an event in Northville/Livonia, Michigan at the Barnes & Noble. In this video, I'm going to talk about the event, just how great of an experience it was, and how cool to meet my writing idol. Okay, hi guys, I'm in my car if you can't tell. I just met Victoria Schwab and Susan Dennard at Barnes & Noble in Michigan. It's like 8:45 on January 22nd, and I forgot my regular camera, so this is from my phone. But it was so cool. They are both wonderfully talented, beautiful women. There were also a lot of other people, and there were 7 other authors there. I'd never heard of any of them, but their books seemed cool, and if I had way more money, I would have liked to buy a book from all of them, because all of the books sounded really interesting and neat. But, you know, just buying the 2 books that I did inside Barnes & Noble cost me $40, so... Oh, and I need to buy gas so I can get home. Okay, I'm gonna go buy gas. Bye! So, it started off with a panel of 9 authors, and the headliners were Susan Dennard and Victoria Schwab. It was all Tor authors, Tor Fantasy, and as you guys may remember, both Vicious and A Darker Shade of Magic were on my top 10 books of last year that I loved. This copy of Vicious is actually very special to me now because my boyfriend took it to India with him and back, and both he and his brother read it while they were there. Not only has this book been signed by the author, but it has also been to India and home. It's a little worse for wear, but that's okay, it's special. And they didn't break the spine, and that's the most important part. But yeah, it's signed. And so is my new copy of A Darker Shade of Magic, which I'm so mad I didn't see that they had hardcover copies right next to these. I was just in such a rush to get a seat that I didn't get a copy of the hardcover book because I want them all to match, but I mean, this looks exactly the same, so it's still the cool cover. And also the hardcover is like $26, which, yowza, it's worth it, but I'm okay with having purchased the paperback. I tend to like reading paperbacks more anyway, although that is changing. I'm starting to really enjoy having hardcover books. So yeah, first there was a Q&A section, and then there was a time where you could get in line to meet the author that you wanted to and talk to them. The Q&A section was really cool. I'm so disappointed I didn't have a question prepared because Victoria gave away an arc of A Gathering of Shadows, but I mean, it comes out in like a month anyway, less than a month, so it's not that big a deal. It just would have been cool, right? To get an arc. So the questions were really thoughtful. Nobody had any dumb questions, which was good. Although there was this one really funny moment before the panel started where Victoria Schwab was walking around the bookstore, and I was like watching her, like trying not to be like, oh my god, she's right there, oh my god. And she was picking up a couple of books that she wanted to buy, and this person who was wearing a Throne of Glass bag walked up to her and started chatting with her and was like, oh my god, she's talking to Victoria Schwab. And she was like, oh, so you getting some books for the event to get signed? And Victoria was so classy about it. She's like, oh, I'm actually on the panel just picking up some of the other books that the authors have, you know, because I want to get some of these other books. And I just was like starting to crack up inside and I wanted to go over to that person and be like, how dare you not know who that is? You know, like, irrational rage. As Tina Fey goes, nerd rage! I'm even dressed like Liz Lemon today. Yes! I need my glasses. They're downstairs. Anyway, I'm gonna get some water. That's pretty much it. I got to meet and talk with both Susan Dennard and Victoria Schwab for like a minute or so each, because there were quite a few people there. It was a pretty good turnout for Michigan. And so I got a ton of swag that I'm gonna show you. I'll do the Susan Dennard stuff first. She was promoting Truth Witch, so I got this cool poster, which I don't know what any of it means yet, but I assume once I've read it, because I'm planning on doing that soon, I will understand, and here's the cover of the book, and blah blah. Yeah, that is also, I of course purchased my first hardcover book inside of a Barnes & Noble in the longest damn time, because yowza, it's expensive. But, well, I guess I did buy A Court of Thorns and Roses, but I had a coupon for that. So this is $19, which is actually, this is $16, so, yeah. I'm really looking forward to this, because I've heard lots of good stuff from booktubers I trust. So looking forward to that, and got my swag to go with it, and it, of course, it's autographed. She signed it to the lovely Sandy. I was like, she thinks I'm lovely. I am lovely. Shut up, I am. Then I also got this little thing. I'm gonna use it as a bookmark. I also got an actual bookmark that maybe I will read it with, but I feel like that's tacky. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I should use that instead of the autograph thing so I don't lose it. And then I also got a pin, which I've put on my bulletin board. But here's the pin. Focus. That's all my Truth Witch stuff. And then I was so excited because I knew I would probably get this card from the Gathering of Shadows set. This is the special card. It is double-sided, specifically for people who came to meet her at signings. And it's got him being like winky on one side and then being broody on the other side. I'm hoping I mean, I don't dislike but he wasn't, like, he didn't grab me as a character in the first book. That's probably because I was so in love with Holland. And I also got, I was so excited because I didn't expect to get these. These were a pre-order bonus for Gathering of Shadows, but I got the cards anyway. She gave me these. I'm so excited. So this is Alucard. This is Kamarov, which I'm expecting to be Kel, because if you look at the eyes, it's Kel. Unless I'm wrong. And then we have Stasion, which is Delilah Bard, I'm guessing. Delilah? Delilah. And how do you say that? Kisimir. This is a new character, unless I'm forgetting somebody. I did read that book really quickly because it's so damn good. So I've just been keeping these displayed up here because I like looking at them. But I don't want to leave them up too long because I don't want the sun to like drain them of all their colors. So I don't know. I guess since this is kind of a haul, I'll throw on a couple of gifts that I got for Christmas as a bit on the end from two of my friends, and it was so sweet of them to send me these things. The first thing is a Jane Austen quote mug. It's so cool. It's got quotes, you know, from all of her books, and there she is. So I don't want to use this to drink because I might break it, so I'm going to use it to collect pens in, which is what I do with all of my favorite mugs, like my Legolas mug. Then they gave me some cool magnetic bookmarks. I actually got another set from my friend Heather, but I think those are at my office at work. And I'm really into yoga right now because I'm doing yoga with Adrian's yoga camp. And so they have like the chakras and tell you what they mean, and these are like, I thought I would hate these, and yet I love them. I'm using them for all of my classes, and they're so satisfying. So I highly recommend these. If you think you'd hate them, give them a shot. You'll probably like them. And the last thing, my very first set of bookends, and they're like books. This should be the thumbnail. They are shaped like books. They're not any books in particular, but I really like them. And when I get new bookshelves someday, I will use these faux show. And another announcement, because I told Victoria Schwab this and she was like, that's so flattering. And I was like, ah! I am teaching Vicious to my class, so I'm gonna be rereading it at least once or twice coming up in the springtime. If you guys want to read with me, I will be tweeting about it as I go at Aegis 1837. I would love to have you read with me because this book is so awesome. And there's a lot of really complex things to talk about with this, so I'm hoping it's a book that my students will find entertaining and challenging, but not too much. Like, they'll be actually interested in the story, so they won't just blow it off like they did with Gatsby and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So if you want to join me, please do. It's a fantastic book. Anyway, I'm Bookstahuda, and I love meeting authors. Gotta put up all the decor here. Good enough? Good enough. This is too close. Back up. Ah, too close. Still good. Okay. Hi, welcome to Bookstahuda. I am... my voice is cracking. Sort of? Not really? Sort of. It's the same picture.